My name's Keith Nelson, and I coach high performance athletes in the sport of competitive climbing. If you never had to work again another day in your life, what would you do with your time? Would I still coach? And I think the answer to that is yes. There's something fulfilling about that role as a coach, as a leader, that I don't think has a lot to do with money. I want to leave something behind. I want to build something, and I want to contribute to making our community better, our society better. And I think sport is a great laboratory, let's say, to build the skills and the tools that you're going to need to be able to succeed and contribute positively to our society. It's not just my responsibility to teach climbing movement, to teach, competition formats, tactics, and things like that. I have a responsibility to the athlete when I look at them as a whole person embedded in their community, our community. And in order to develop them in that sense, it's not enough just to make sure that they are fit, that they understand the nuances of the technical elements that are required. To that extent, I think that my role is to provide appropriate challenge, to provide safety, an environment where they feel like physically supported, physically safe, psychologically safe to be able to work on those challenges. Say about a decade ago, I really did some thinking about how I wanted to organize my life and how I wanted to approach any given situation, and came up with core values of my own. Yeah, these values really guide how I coach and how I do a lot of things. Wisdom as a core value. This is going to manifest in ways like helping the athletes to learn the principles instead of just giving them the answers. Courage, facing discomfort and adversity instead of avoiding it. I have equity, this sense of fairness being very important, especially as we organize ourselves in society, and especially if you're in a competitive venue. I think fairness is so important, right? And that manifests in my coaching by each athlete is being provided with the appropriate tools, the appropriate challenges, what they need to grow, instead of a one-size-fits-all environment where do this, that's it. Perseverance, I think, as the last of my four kind of core values, really underpinning a lot of all the rest, right? We don't give up. Like as a core value, we keep trying. So once an athlete has gone through my program and left and moved on with their career and their life, how are they going to look back at their time that they spent in the program or with me? I hope that they remember that they built these tools and used them, that they can face adversity, solve problems, and pursue meaningful goals. If they have this earned confidence and this strong belief in themselves, in their own self-efficacy, then that's when I think that I've done a good job. That's the success that I am looking for.